Canada's voter turnout, I'm not going to sugarcoat it here, but it sucks. Other first world countries who are supposedly the world leaders, like us, are outdoing us on every level. There's countries out there, US, Australia, Belgium, that are way higher than us in the 80s and 90s of their turnout. Ours, federally, we average at around 60 and 70% every time, and this isn't good enough. Our last federal election, we saw 61% turnout. Our last Ontario provincial election was 47%. Our youth vote is even lower than that. It's at the 20s and 30s. And when people in our country are surveyed as to why they're not voting, the reasons they're giving are pretty lame. I mean, they're saying that they feel like their votes aren't making a difference, or they don't count for anything, or they're saying that they don't know enough about politics to vote. And these are problems that we can easily solve, and we need to solve them to improve our turnout, because we're a free country, and there are other countries in the world who envy us. They would give anything to have the right to vote that we have. They would cut off their own hands to have our right to vote, and if they asked their governments for that right, their governments would cut off their hands for them. And for us to just throw away our rights for stupid reasons, like I don't feel like I know enough to vote, or I don't feel like it's making a difference, then we can change that, because we need to be a leader and just make a difference. If we want other countries to follow our example and embrace freedom and democracy like we say we're trying to enforce around the world, then we need to show that we appreciate our own freedom and democracy by improving our turnout and showing we actually care. And how can we do that? Well, mandatory voting, to find people $10 to $20 to show them that, yeah, we do actually care that you're not voting, because everybody matters to us. And it's proven in other countries around the world where they have mandatory voting, those people feel that their governments are more legitimate. And this is why they show in the 90s, because after a while they don't even have to enforce the fine, because everyone just votes anyway, because they feel like they legitimately elected their government. Another thing we can do if people feel their votes aren't making a difference is switch to a hybrid system between proportional and first past the post, so we still have our regional representation, but people's votes are getting transferred into seats and having an impact. And in terms of the youth vote, I mean, we can send them little postcards in the mail, personalize them. Every time someone comes of age, we can actually reach out to them and tell them that they're important and that they can make a difference in this country. And we need to reach the disengaged people, advertise to them, campaign to them, and just show them that there is a reason why they should vote, and they should, and show them that we care about them, because we do, and they can make a difference, and we need them, because this is what our country is founded on. It's freedom and democracy, and everybody working together as a team to make our country and our world a better place. And if Canada wants to be a leader on the world stage and just, make a name for itself, make other people follow our example, then we need to be a good example. And we can do this easily. Electoral reform, mandatory voting, and actually talking to our citizens. It can be done, and we should do it.